Have you ever stopped to think that maybe everything you've gone through so far has been part of a bigger plan? Perhaps all the struggles, the sleepless nights, all the falls and rises are not mere coincidences. Maybe you have been shaped for something great, something beyond your current understanding. And do you know what that means? God smiled with joy because you, yes, you, finally did what was necessary to get to this point. He knew you had the potential to face the greatest challenges, and instead of abandoning you halfway, he chose to hide you for a while. He allowed you to go through trials not to destroy you, but to strengthen you, to prepare you for something bigger. It was not by chance. Everything was part of a perfect plan. Now you are about to enter a new phase, the phase where the impossible will become possible, where doors that were closed will finally open, and where you will begin to realize that you are more than capable of achieving everything you have ever dreamed of. You have been chosen to be a beacon, to radiate light and show the world what you are capable of. And I know what you're thinking right now. Is this real? Am I the one being prepared for something so great? The answer is yes. God smiled with joy because you, finally, did what no one else could do. Now it's time to make the choice that will change everything. Comment 11 below and declare to the universe that you are ready to live the divine abundance. Subscribe to the channel and like this video, because what is to come is not just your personal journey, but a divine mission. You are about to see the impossible happen in your life, and there is no turning back. Now get ready. The best is yet to come, and you are at the center of it all. I know that many times you felt invisible, as if you were waiting for the right moment, but without knowing exactly when it would come. It was a time of silence, of withdrawal, of feeling isolated, while others received the blessings you always desired. This period was not easy, but it was essential. While the world couldn't see it, you were being prepared, refined, chosen. God never abandoned you. He preserved you. It wasn't ignorance, it was protection. When you felt lost, He kept you. When it seemed like everyone around you was moving forward, God kept you hidden, not because you weren't worthy, but because He had something even greater reserved for you. He knew what you were capable of achieving when the moment came for you to shine. And now, that moment is here. The Bible teaches us that God does not give anyone a burden greater than they can bear. And you, chosen one, have endured with courage and faith. Now it's time to reap the fruits of that silent effort. The wait is over. The preparation cycle is complete. Your season of anonymity is gone, and a new era begins. But understand one thing. The fact that you are now stronger, more focused, more determined, is the reflection of what God has done in your life. It wasn't by chance. It wasn't luck. It was a divine plan, designed before you were even born. You were shaped to be different. You were chosen to be a leader, to be someone who inspires and transforms lives. And when you look back, you'll see that every obstacle, every challenge was necessary to bring you to this point. Nothing was in vain. Every struggle was a lesson, every loss a preparation. And now, the fruits are ready to be harvested. Have you ever felt, deep in your soul, that something was about to change? An indescribable feeling, like a premonition. Well, that premonition is not just a feeling. It's the confirmation that you've arrived at your destiny. It's time to rise. It's time to shine. It's time to take your place, because the table is set and your blessing is served. Now you might be wondering, but what comes next? What do I do with all this change? How can I take advantage of it all? The answer lies in something simple but powerful: your trust in the divine plan. God didn't bring you this far for you to fail. He chose you. He prepared you. And now it's time for you to take the next step with the confidence that He is with you every step of the way. He will open doors that were locked. He will give you resources you never knew existed. The people around you will start to notice your light, and you will begin to understand that this was always it, the purpose God placed inside you, ready to shine. But to achieve all of this, you need to take the first step. Don't wait anymore. Don't hesitate. God is smiling because He knows you are capable. Now it's your time to give your best, to be the most powerful version of yourself. And believe me, the world will bow before all that you've accomplished. Now, imagine for a moment the impact you can have on the world. Imagine where your gifts, your faith, and your determination can take you. I'm not talking about a distant future, but about the now. The time to act is now, and the key is in your hands. God has prepared you to live a life of meaning, influence, and transformation. Everything you need is already inside you, waiting to be unleashed. You were never a spectator in your own life. You've always been in control, even when you didn't understand the path ahead. Even when it seemed like everything was lost, something inside you never gave up. This is the divine power working within you. He never left you, and now He is guiding you to a place of great fulfillment. The doubts you had along the way, the insecurities that arose, are merely reflections of a necessary process of growth. And I know it wasn't easy when you looked at others' victories and wondered, why not me? Why am I still waiting? God was protecting you, preparing you, refining your character and faith for the right moment. He knew you needed this preparation so you could sustain success when it finally came. What you need to understand now is that the time of waiting is over. The time of being invisible has passed. You are at the center of a greater plan, and it's no coincidence. God doesn't have mediocre plans for your life. What He has prepared for you is something that will impact generations, something that will leave a legacy. You are a key to the transformation of the world around you. Life is about to move in ways you never imagined. That job that seemed impossible, it's about to be yours. That partnership you've always dreamed of, it's closer than you think. The financial stability you've been seeking for so long, it's being released now. I know that no matter how hard you've worked, the exhaustion has knocked on your door. Sometimes the path feels too heavy and questions start to arise. Am I on the right path? The answer is yes. You are where you need to be. What once seemed distant is now within your reach. Believe me, this is the divine moment, and you are ready to embrace everything that is coming. What's ahead is not just a blessing, it's a breakthrough. You will break through limitations that once seemed insurmountable. God will give you supernatural strategies, divine connections, and resources that weren't even on your radar. You will never be the same again. The season of struggle has ended, and the season of victory has begun. You will be recognized not only for your achievements, but for your strength, your resilience, your unwavering faith. When people look at you, they will see more than a winner. They will see a chosen one, someone who was prepared and refined by God Himself to accomplish extraordinary feats. And the most amazing part is, you haven't even begun to reach your full potential. Now, as you prepare for this transformation, it's important to understand something fundamental. The path you've walked to get here was not in vain. Every step, every stumble, every moment of doubt was essential to bring you to the place where you are now. And this place, my friend, is where God always planned for you to be. You may not see this clearly now, but the doors that were once closed, the opportunities you thought would never come, are about to open. And the best part, you will be able to sustain what God has prepared for you because He has shaped you to endure and thrive at this new level. He didn't prepare you for a temporary victory, but for a lasting reign. You were called to be a reference, not only for your family or friends, but for the society around you. Every skill, every talent you possess was given to you for a divine reason. And God has prepared you so that, by using these talents, you would impact lives, touch hearts, and influence the reality around you. Your existence is not accidental. Every detail of your life has an eternal purpose. You are a key piece in the divine plan of transformation. And despite everything you faced, you never gave up. This is not by chance. You were chosen because God knew you had the strength to endure. And now He is going to show you what you are truly capable of. You will notice that the environment around you begins to change. The people who once doubted you will begin to admire you. The obstacles that seemed impossible to overcome will begin to disappear. All because you made the decision to believe in the divine plan, to trust that, even when everything seemed uncertain, you were exactly where you needed to be. The moment of transformation is already underway. Don't be mistaken. This is not just any moment. This is the turning point, the beginning of something grand. The seeds you've planted with effort, faith, and patience are about to bloom in a supernatural way. And when they do, you will see that what was kept for you was always greater than you ever imagined. The road ahead will not be easy, but it will be rewarding. There will be challenges, there will be battles, but God has never left you helpless, and He's not going to start now. He is with you every step of the way, guiding you, empowering you, strengthening you to be more than a conqueror. And when you look back, you'll see that everything you thought you couldn't bear, everything that made you question whether it was worth it, was what prepared you to be exactly where you are now. Now more than ever, you will see that the impossible will become possible. The dreams you thought were out of reach are by your side, waiting to be conquered. And the best part, you are about to see the divine plan unfold before your eyes in a way you never imagined. God smiled with joy because you did what few are able to do. You resisted. You didn't give in to despair. You didn't bow to defeat. You kept going, even when you couldn't see the way out. And that is the true secret of victory, not letting yourself be defeated by what natural eyes can see, but keeping your eyes fixed on the divine promise. Now, you are about to live that promise in a powerful, tangible, and transformative way. The journey you've traveled so far has been a preparation for something much greater than you imagined. Every struggle you faced was not a punishment, but a lesson, a divine opportunity for you to grow and become stronger. God didn't allow you to go through all of this for nothing. He knew that within you was a strength and a purpose that the world couldn't yet see. And now, reality is about to be revealed in a powerful way because you, chosen one, are at the center of a plan that will transform everything around you. You may not realize it yet, but what is coming will not just be a temporary blessing. What is arriving is a deep, lasting change. God is going to use you in a way that will even surprise the most skeptical people around you. They will look at you and see something different, something unique. They will feel that something supernatural is happening in your life, and they won't be able to understand how this is possible because you've been prepared, you've been shaped, you've been chosen to live this moment. There's no more room for doubt. The time of waiting is over. The moment to act, to receive the blessings, to see dreams become reality has arrived. And the most wonderful part of all is that you are not alone on this journey. God is by your side, guiding every step, opening doors, and placing the right people in your path. He called you to be a source of inspiration for others, a light in a world that desperately needs hope. I know that sometimes the struggle feels endless, that the difficulties seem to multiply as you try to move forward. But what you need to understand is that these difficulties were never an obstacle. They were, in fact, the framework that shaped you into who you are today. Someone stronger, more determined, more prepared for what comes next. Now what once seemed like a distant dream is within your reach, the work that seemed endless. It is about to be rewarded in an amazing way. The scarcity you felt in many areas of your life, it will give way to an abundance that will surprise you. And all you need to do now is be ready to receive. The only thing you must do at this moment is to keep believing, keep moving, keep seeking divine guidance. The time of being hidden is over. God smiled with joy because you've made it this far. He knew you were capable of enduring the tests, overcoming the trials, and now He will show you everything He has prepared. It's no longer a dream, it's a reality. The best is still to come, and you are ready to live it. For a long time you may have felt unworthy, that the blessings were out of your reach, or that luck was never on your side. But all of this was part of the process. Now you will understand that everything that happened, every moment of pain, every feeling of frustration, was preparing you to live what you are about to experience. What God has prepared for you is not an ordinary blessing, it's something extraordinary. And all you need to do is recognize that this moment is now. You will look back and see that what seemed like a labyrinth of difficulties was, in fact, a path of preparation for the great victory. You've already overcome the hardest part. Now what lies ahead is an open field for you to reap the fruits of what you've sown. And this harvest will be more abundant than you ever imagined. God smiled with joy because He knows you are ready for this moment. You are stronger, more prepared, more determined. And now the best part is just beginning. The moment has arrived. The moment you've waited for. The moment that God prepared with so much love and patience. You are no longer in anonymity, no longer waiting. You are the chosen one, the one God reserved for a grand mission. Everything you've lived through so far, the highs and lows, the moments of doubt, the falls and rises, was the divine process to shape you for this instant. The best is about to happen. What you've been living is preparation, a refinement of your character, a test of your endurance. You have been tested and approved, and now you will live what once seemed like a distant dream. The doors that were closed will open. The opportunities that seemed far are now within your reach. Your effort, your faith, your commitment to the divine purpose will be rewarded in a supernatural way. Everything you've gone through, everything you've experienced, was just the preparation for this moment. Now more than ever, you need to align yourself with the divine plan. Believe that the impossible is becoming possible. God's favor is upon you in a unique way. All you need to do is be ready to receive. Don't be afraid to embrace what's coming. Don't hesitate, because this is your moment to shine. Don't let doubts, fears, or insecurities paralyze you. You are strong enough. You were chosen for this moment, and God has equipped you to live the abundance, victory, and transformation that is at your door. Now it's time to take the next step. Declare with confidence that you are ready to live everything God has reserved for you. Comment 11 below. Show the world that you are ready to live your mission, to receive the blessings God has prepared for your life. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and connect with a community of people who, like you, are ready to live the best life. You are not alone on this journey. We are a family of chosen ones, and together, we will conquer everything God has promised us. From now on, your life will never be the same. God's favor is upon you, and the blessings will multiply in a supernatural way. You are positioned to live at a new level, a new reality, because you have finally arrived where you were always meant to be. And remember, God smiled with joy because you did what few are capable of doing. You are the chosen one. And now, the world will see the divine power in action through you. Ready to receive your blessing. Let's go together on this journey.